Dirrell, Dirrell going in on Devin Haney, uh, and Charlo career over after DWI. Um, let's talk about Charlo real quick. So, yeah, Charlo, Jermall Charlo, the big one, not the little one, no Diddy. Uh, got in trouble back in May, allegedly, where the police, he left the scene of a hit and run, and the police had to box him in. All this is allegedly at a red light, you know. So they said his alcohol level was twice the legal limit, which in reality, that ain't really a lot of alcohol. In most states, the legal limit is very, very, very low. You know, it's very low. So, you know, it's not like it's something like he was pissy drunk or whatever. And then maybe he even has some extra stuff in his system. You never know. So, um, you know, at the end of the day, it's over. It's probably over for him. You know, if anything, he probably should have continued to train and just stay out the way. But that's another one of the problems when you're dealing with boxing today, when, you know, you only got one fight a year. You got to keep these guys busy. And when you don't have a fight or you don't know when you're going to fight, a lot of these dudes ain't working on their craft. They got more time to get in trouble. How many dudes doing homework? Let's just use the analogy. How many people, if the teacher don't assign homework, how many kids working ahead to the next chapter? How many kids going home studying so when they move on to the next chapter, they are, you know, they'll be prepared. None of them unless they kids making them, unless their parents are making them do so. You know, none of them. Come here. None of them. So when you sit there and say you fight once a year, once every 16 months, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you think they doing in between them 16 months? In between them year fights? You know what I'm saying? What you think they doing? They getting into trouble. And that's the number one thing that parents don't understand. When you don't put your kids in extracurricular activities, not only do they not become well-rounded human beings, but they also fall victim to getting in more trouble after school, more trouble in the summertime. When you constantly keep them in football, basketball, chess, math club, checker club, whatever they got, Eagle Scout, Boy Scout, Girl Scout, swimming lessons, summer camp, volleyball lessons, golf lessons, book clubs. When you keep them busy, this is why they say you need to have money to have kids. You got to have money. When you keep them busy, guess what? They don't get into trouble. And they might find something that they good at, where they can where they can become professionals or they can pay for their college. So the same thing with fighters. If you don't keep these fighters busy, what you think about to happen? They gonna fuck more, make babies, you know, baby mama drama. You know, why you see most people when they get divorced is after the husband retired. Now he at home. Now you in my way. Now you messing up what I got going on. You know, that's just what it is. So you give people too much leisure time. That's why I hear y'all saying, oh man, fighting once a year, it's gonna extend their career. It don't work like that, dummy. Come here. It don't work like that. Miles, he doing what he want to do. It don't work like that. You have to keep fighting to get better. You have to get fighting to increase your longevity. Y'all look at it as damage. Oh, he taking damage. He taking blows. What's up, Daniel Berry? No, if you don't continue to fight, most of them PBC fighters and fighters in this era that don't have any activity, we'll never know how good they could have been. You got to keep the body in motion. It's a repetition sport. You got to keep doing it. Just going and half-assing in the gym, it ain't good enough. So when you make them fight once a year, once 16 months, all they gonna do is get in trouble, outgrow weight classes, not stay in the gym, not reach their true potential, and they gonna continue to get in more and more trouble. That's exactly what's gonna happen. If he had a consistent fight schedule, he'd be good. This little Hey, you want your football? Come here, Miles. That nigga seen Miles in with us. Exactly same way. Come here. Sit. Just sit down. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hey, you want your football? Hold on. Sorry. Come on. But yeah. No problem. Come on. So yeah. When the fighters gotta keep their bodies in motion, bro. And when you fight once a year like he be fighting, this is bound to happen to anybody with money. All you gonna do when you got a mansion, you got money, you don't want to be at home with your family. Only time a man really need to be at the crib like that is when his sons become of age and they ready to go through that maturation process as teenagers. Really, up until like the age of 12 or to 11, the woman is really supposed to provide the nurturing part of things. But when he become that pre-teenager, then that's when Charlo got to be there. Really, he should move his sons out the crib and they should go to another spot because all the woman gonna do is fuck up what he got going on. And that's how it actually should be. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. But yeah, man. But when you got all that time in your hand and Al can't keep his fighters busy, what they end up doing? Getting in car crashes, getting drunk. They doing what young dudes with money do all the time. And y'all want to just say, oh, it's black guys. Nah, no, it's a bunch of rich white kids who do the same thing, and their parents pay them to get out of trouble. That's the spiel. When you young with a lot of money and a lot of time in your hand, it's a recipe for disaster. But if you working and you grinding and you building something, you ain't got time to get in trouble. You really don't. Might go to the club and get in the scuffle, and that's enough to scare you. To say, well, let me keep building my portfolio. Let me keep building myself up. Or you might go to the party or to the club. You like, man, I took off or I finally got Saturdays off, and this all y'all be doing at the club is boring. It's boring. Now, I could have stayed and got OT for this. We all been there before if you around my age or older. We all been there before. Like, damn, I could have stayed and just did the OT. This shit whack. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So for him, you know, when Al don't keep his fighters busy, when Bob don't keep his fighters busy, you be like, well, you know, he gotta have the discipline. Everybody done got that discipline. That's why everybody taking Ozempic, because don't nobody want to work hard no more. Everybody want things the fast way. And even if you go the technology route and want to build you a platform, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of stress. They come with that. You know, a lot of them dudes, they just wanted $1 million. And they start wilding out. And when you get that much money, that'll really let you know what type of family you got. When you get that type of money, that lets you know what type of family you're dealing with. Because after the first incident, his daddy should have been going upside his head. But you see how Jermall carrying it? Like, man, you know, shit, you know, that nigga doing what he want to do. I can't tell him what to do. And it get like that sometimes. Remember my uncle, they talk to your brother. Like, he's a grown man. What am I going to say to another grown man? Like, when you become an age, you find out you can't save nobody. You can't save these hoes, and you can't save your bros. So, you know, the best thing to do is start separating yourself from people that ain't going down the righteous path or the path you choose to go down. Even if you're going down the wrong path, why take your homie down? Why be selfish and take your homie or take a good girl and take her down that wrong path? Go get you a bitch or a homies that's going down that same path you going down. And whatever path that you choose to be. Real talk. When I say on code, that ain't necessarily a black thing. It's a saying that you should deal with people that believe in what you believe in. If you believe in God and living a righteous life, you go in that direction. If you're a demonic mofo, you go with people that's demonic. You know, don't be even if you're a person that walk faith, man, we at the day and times you can't save these people. I can give you the information, but I can't force you to walk. I can't force you to walk the righteous path. I can give you the information, say, yo, man, we're gonna go pray on Thursdays over here if you off, and every time I say we got to do this on Thursday, you never want to do it. So at the end of the day, Jermall, Charlo, it is what it is. You could pray for a person all you want to, but ultimately it's up to him. And one of the worst things for him was signing with Al. One of the worst things that happened for a lot of these fighters was not having activity. Because they got in trouble. They not as good as they should have been. When we start talking about fighting and repetition and winning belts and being undisputed and moving up multiple weight classes, inactivity killed all of that. Al Heyman's model of fighting once or twice a year, that was the most detrimental thing that happened to boxing. Can't market a fighter I see once a year, every 16 months. He can't get better by fighting once a year. He can't build a brand by fighting once a year. So you telling this dude to go do homework on his own without an assignment. Oh man. 90.9% of people is not gonna do the homework. Even if it's gonna save their life when you're that age. And you feel bad for him. He gonna be like Franklin at the end of Snowfall, had it all. New socks and new drawers. It's gonna be a wrap. And the people around him, you know what I'm saying? They tell a lot about him. How was you think about it, where the father at? Got an older brother. You're like, damn, where everybody at? But when you get too big for your bridges, and you make all that money, who can tell you no? Who can tell you what to do? So Al Heyman fucked the sport up. More than Al, you could talk about the O all you want to. You could talk about the O, double tap screen and like the video. Y'all could talk about the O all y'all want to. But one of the most detrimental things that Floyd and Al Heyman brought to boxing was inactivity, fighting once a year. That was the number one thing everybody picked up on. A lot of these guys won't even move. You could say, well, you can make $5 million fighting in one fight, but you can make $8 million if you fight 3 times a year. They gonna just take the 5 in one fight, not knowing the benefits of taking the 8 million with 3 fights a year, not knowing the benefits of that. Because a lot of these dudes, what I found out talking to amateurs, they don't care shit about the pros. A lot of them, they don't watch the pros. They don't care. So they don't know that you gotta stay in the gym. That's gonna keep you away from these hoes. That's gonna keep you away from these pitfalls. They don't know that. They don't know no better. They don't. So they sit here and, they get this money, they get this newfound fame, they local heroes, and they get into more and more trouble. And that's what you gotta respect one thing about Mayweather. No matter what he was going through, the man worked hard. The man stayed in shape. He was a constant professional, but that's the anomaly. He did his homework when it wasn't a homework assignment. That was the anomaly, you know. But these other guys, they got a little bit of fame and they crashed out. They crashed out. And that's how it's gonna be for the average person. They gonna crash out. They gonna crash out. So Ronnie can't save him. You know, look at his face this last fight. Whatever he going through or whatever he's smoking on and drinking on, you can see it all in their face. That's how I know when I meet certain people, they, you know, you can tell in their face if they're drug users, alcohol abusers, or, you know, if they was going through something. You could look at somebody's face. That man's face was sunken in. His eyes was sunken in. You know what I'm saying? He had black around his eyes. You know, he looked horrible. Even in that fight versus Jose Benavidez, just looking at his face. You know, but guess what? If he was in a real family, the man of the family would have seen that coming, choked him up, or their family would have put him in rehab. You know, and his family would have put him in rehab, and they would have, you know, detoxed him, and he could have got back on his feet. But then you throw in a woman, you know, woman problems, you know, you throw that into it, that'll cripple any dude. Well, they say, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. You know, and that's real shit. A woman can destroy every moment, all the motion you got. All the momentum that you got, emotion you got, you can meet the wrong woman, and that can be destroyed in one moment. You know, it was rumors about infidelity. Like, you gotta understand, when you're dealing with, you know, when you're dealing with somebody like a top 10, 5% dude, brother 6 foot or taller, got money, you know what I'm saying? Got good genetics, was a world champion, you know what I'm saying? Do you think he should be tied down to one woman? No, that's just not how it worked. That's just not how it worked. You think LeBron was just smashing Savannah? You know? Hell no, he had other women. Polygamy is in men's DNA. Monogamy is woman's biology. So when you deal with a dude like that, like that woman, you gotta understand you ain't the only one. You could be the baddest bitch in the world. You could be Beyonce. You ain't above that, bro. And a lot of his problems started with a woman. Started with him, but it involved a woman, allegedly. And they will destroy everything out of emotion. This is why when women start like getting mad, it's just best to leave the spot or ask her to leave. Because she'll go on an emotional rampage and tear down everything you built. Even if it's benefiting her and she got to start off from ground zero, they'll destroy everything you built. And this just ain't with a woman at work. Everything. They destroy everything you built. All the years you put in, they'll destroy that off of one feeling. Off of one temporary feeling. And you destroyed. And she destroyed everything. And won't take no responsibility. Won't nobody hold her accountable. You know. That's when I know women get mad and all that. Man, I'm not even about to yell, scream, be combative. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. If you can't check your emotions, like, don't even come over here. So, yeah, he got destroyed, man. He destroyed my boy. But women know what they sign up for when they dealing with them wealthy dudes. That's be killing me. That's why most men should just do your thing. You know, do your thing. First thing they're gonna do is take your kids from you. That'll send you into depression. Turn your kids on you. That'll turn you into them. And your kids won't understand until you get older. When Meech tell his dad at BMF, he was like, look here, I ain't gonna tell mom I seen you in the strip club. But he said, you a better man than me. I don't think I ever could be with one woman. And most dudes don't want to admit that. Most dudes don't want to admit that. Real spill. Most of y'all don't even have the discipline to get up every day and go to work, or commit to, lifestyle changes that's going to increase your life. So how can you have the discipline to be with one woman? To be with one woman, that take a lot of work. So, but yeah, his destruction started over a bitch. Multiple bitches, but allegedly, but and that's why I be telling y'all, man. Y'all be thinking y'all want to deal with these hoes, man, and you really don't want no dealings with them. Jermall won't get himself right until his rock bottom. Man, it's gonna be too late. It's too late. Getting himself right, it's over with. I mean, going back to the top of boxing is, he wants to be hard-headed. Any black American fighter on PBC who ain't from Texas isn't endorsed by Floyd is in trouble. I mean, they in trouble regardless. All their best years have been behind them. Benavidez might be the only guy who best years ain't behind him. Yeah, Benavidez might be the only guy. His best years ain't behind him. That might be the only guy. That might be the only guy. That might be the only guy. But, yep. But let's talk about Dirrell. So, I got a video coming. It'll go up probably tomorrow. I thought about putting it up today. I said I'll put it up tomorrow. It's the holiday. And I might do another live. I might do an NFL preview live tonight. So, y'all be on the lookout for that. I don't know. It might be tonight. I'll try to keep it as short as possible. Yeah, he got on a video. I don't know if it was an old video. He got on a video and basically saying he didn't like that Devin Haney had security. Like, who the fuck asked him? I like when people say, I don't like the way you do this. Like, okay, I mean, what that got to do with you? Especially if we not working directly together. Well, you just trying to be like, look here, try to be like, get the fuck out my face. It's always somebody who got less than you that's bitter because they life didn't turn out the way they want to say what they don't like about you. You know what? I don't care what you think about me. Like, you a washed up has-been. That's why a lot of the young brothers don't respect. This is why they don't respect a lot of the elders. It's straight up hate. His security probably make more than what Andre Dirrell make right now. And people don't hesitate to go online to call out people. Like, dog, if you got a problem, just hit my dad up or hit me up. First thing these niggas want to do is go to the internet. Well, I don't like how you did. Look here, don't worry about how I move. If you don't like security in the gym, go find a new gym. I'm pretty sure the gym I'm at would rather have me than a washed up, quitting ass uncle who can't keep his hands off other fucking fighters because y'all got y'all ass beat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah. And them niggas be acting funny too. The Dirrell brothers, they be acting funny, bro. I ain't gonna say the nigga name. He asked the dude for like a 1 minute interview. Oh man, I don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas act funny, bro. I seen his brother on the flight. Well, I was to see Triple G and Danny Jacobs. I seen his brother on the flight. He was acting all funny and shit. We was on the same phone. I'm like, what up? He acting all funny and scary and shit. And I seen a nigga again at Foot Locker. Nigga was acting like a little bitch. So yeah, I don't like them niggas no way. I don't like no fighter from Flint at this point. Flint got some dope people and some dope rappers. But they fighters like, them niggas like, they different. They some different ass. They different. They different for real. Like, all three of them, the other one I'm talking about. All three of them. Niggas be acting funny, bro. Like, when she did that to baby mama's boy at one of them fights they had, I forgot who fought in New York, I forget. And she was like, let me get an interview. He go, who you with? Like, man, I'm telling y'all, these black fighters, bro, they be doing the most. That's why another reason I don't like getting credentialed. Because The Mexican fighters and the other, Asians give you way better interviews. He said, well, I don't like how you do this. The nigga's always a nigga that's below you that don't like what you doing. It's always somebody below you. Well, I don't like that you do this. And I'm like, bro, I ain't like how you got clocked by by Arthur Abraham and got up crying like a bitch. Come on, we can get into this game all day. If I'm Devin Haney, I don't like how you got less money than me. Matter of fact, I don't even like that you even talking to me, pheasant. Here go $5. Get out of my face and clean my windshield off my Ferrari. That's how you gotta start talking to niggas. That nigga grown as hell calling out a 25-year-old man on the internet. These niggas do anything for clout. Cause your career didn't turn out the way it's supposed to turn out. You wanna clout chase me. Like, bruh, these grown men who not conducting themselves as a grown man. Think about that for a minute. Grown men who conducting themselves like a mean girl. Regina off of Mean Girls. Calling out, and that's what I told y'all, man. Y'all be bringing this black power shit. Most of these niggas is clowns. I don't like how you got security, and I don't like, Tank could kill you, and that's why you've been ducking Tank. He been ducking Tank. So we got to resort to lies. Well, go tell Tank to give you a job at GTD Promotions. He gave Leonard a job. Maybe you could shine the chrome on his fucking Ferrari. These niggas be dick gobbling for no reason, bro. I'm telling you, if I was Devin, I'd be paying these niggas to get jumped. I swear to God. Next time he made an appearance, I'd pay some niggas to jump that nigga. That's what type of time I be on. They glad it ain't me. I be paying these niggas to get jumped. I pay some homeless niggas. Jump these niggas. I buying y'all out. Make sure y'all eat good and everything. Brian Garcia, his family get jumped every time they made an appearance. The Mexican that called me the N-word, I hire some kids to jump him every day in his neighborhood. And Andre Dirrell. Hell yeah. Like they did Randy on The Wire and shit. They lucky. I think these niggas get jumped at will. At will, bro. I had that bread, like, say something to me. Beat the hell out of him. No, corny ass niggas, man. Well, I really don't like, I really didn't ask you. Nobody asked him to say what he liked and what he didn't like. Nobody. We didn't like the way you said, I'll finish this shit. Who called me a quitter? We didn't like that. We ain't like the way your uncle punched Jose Uzataki after the fight after he beat that ass. We ain't like that. We didn't like how you was supposed to be the next top fighter, right? You was supposed to be the next top fighter, but we ain't like the fact that you found the way out the tournament because you were scared to fight Andre Ward. When he scheduled to fight Andre Ward next, he was already looking for a way out the tournament. Come on, let's not forget, Andre Ward had to go up to light heavyweight to win a gold medal. So Andre Dirrell can just get into the Olympics in general. And what'd he do? Lost to Gennady fucking Golovkin. I think he got a bronze medal. Andre Ward jumped up a weight class and got a gold medal. You still got a bronze. I think he might have even got a bronze medal. I could be wrong about that. We ain't like that. We don't even like how you doing more talking than fighting, bro. When your next fight? Who you holding the mitts for next? Who you holding the bag for next? Corny ass nigga. Make Flint look bad. Niggas a has-been. Matter of fact, never was. It was the night before never was. And not a Andre Dirrell was in sight. Not even the peep when Arthur Abraham knocked his bitch ass out that night. Even though he said he had finished that shit. Nigga quit the tournament. Because he didn't want to fight SOG. That's why he quit. Everybody know that's why he left the tournament, because he didn't want to fight Andre Ward. That's why he quit the tournament. That's why he quit. What'd he say on on All About the Business. He said, I quit. Quit what? This ain't no Team Reggie. Quit what? That nigga said, I gotta fight Andre Ward. I quit. That nigga said, I quit. He said, Arthur, I'm gonna take a knee and just hit me. I don't wanna fight Andre Ward. That nigga said, quit what? Yeah, nigga sorry. Hey man, but I don't understand why grown men conduct themselves in this manner. Why? Why not call the man up when you see him in traffic, guillotine? That's my thing. Hit me up on the line. DM me, we can talk about it. Come on, a whole bunch of washed up ass fighters talking about this generation. How you gonna criticize me at 25? I did everything that you never did. Ain't that crazy? I did everything that you never did. Did he even win a world title? Did he ever win a world title? In the era that was the easiest to win a world title? Did he even get a world title? Somebody Google check that for me. Did he get a title? That shit crazy to me, bro. How these niggas be talking sober. They be just handling shit. They talking about these kids today, they don't know how easy they got it. You know, I wouldn't be doing all this on the internet, and they doing all this fugazi stuff on the internet. This is what I mean when I be talking about raccooning. This is what I mean. How about you get out there and call Ryan Garcia out for what he said? You heard more backlash on Devin Haney getting into the fight with a Mexican that he allegedly said called him the N-word than and everything else, then they got something to say about Ryan Garcia. I'm telling y'all, man, most of these dudes they got to check is goofy. Most of these dudes that got money or that's on this level, they lame and goofy, bro. They lame and goofy. And once you start seeing how goofy and lame these niggas is, for real, and you like listen to Gil's Arena. Like that's some of the worst take in sports history on that show. It should be saying former athletes say the darndest thing. That's a horrible show. I had to unsubscribe. If that nigga ain't telling the story, I don't hear nothing them niggas gotta say about basketball. One of my favorite low-key Pistons all time, Brandon Jennings say, Paolo Brancho would be Aaron Gordon if he was outside Orlando. Like, them niggas just say dumb shit. Like, you can't give everybody a microphone. And once you start hearing, you know what I'm saying, like what they be doing and how women be finessing them and shit, once you start hearing that shit, man, and they trick off $60K a month on hoes and all the dumb shit they be doing, bro. Like, them niggas just goofies with a check. I don't know if y'all seen the video I just dropped about that dude that run a record label, and he run a record label and he spent $100K on a girl's birthday and she left his dumb ass. Like, are you serious, bro? That's why these women think. That's why these women think the way they think, bro. Once you see how goofy these athletes is, bro, they goofy, bro. They're goofy. So it don't surprise me that he came out and he said what he said. That nigga look at Devin, he look at jealousy. They treat Tank like Tank ain't never made no mistake. That shit be crazy to me. This nigga ain't fought nobody. Everybody going around like he the man. This nigga ain't fought nobody. And come November, he ain't gonna fight nobody. How about make a video how Tank ducked everybody for years? How about make a video about how Lomachenko ducked Tank? They don't say nothing like that. These is a bunch of old, bitter niggas who career flopped. That's what it is. That's what it is. A bunch of old, bitter niggas who career flopped. people say that LeBron is the GOAT. I mean, it is what it is. That's they got their opinion. But nobody ever said Andre Dirrell was the GOAT or nothing. Billy GOAT, GOAT or nothing. I finished this shit. Who called me a quitter? Nigga did that. Ow, you make me want to shout. Put my hands up and shout. Put my chin up and shout. That nigga, he wasn't hurt by Arthur Abraham. He didn't want to fight Andre Ward next. So to come out here and say somebody ducking and you ducked Andre Ward with a phantom punch, that punch ain't knock Andre Dirrell out like that. That nigga found a way not to. Even if he went on to win that fight, you know, he was on faking injury to get out the tournament. Remember, he went through all that. That's what threw his career off. He went through all that legal terms to get out the tournament, and that's why his career never picked up after that. The boxing guys was like, no. The boxing guys said, hell no. Hold on real quick. Uh-oh. Hold on. Make sure I get in this bitch. Yeah, the boxing guys was like, man, we seen what your pussy ass did, boy. We seen what you did. We seen exactly what you did. You ain't about to have no career. And he ain't had no career after that. That's what he get. That's what he get. Nigga faked the injury to get out of the fight with Andre Ward. Fake the injury. Man, nigga, you got water. Get out my face. Fake the injury. Real spill. He said backpedaling and chat him off the road. That's all he do. But shit, that's all I got. I won't go stay on here long. Appreciate y'all.